What's up, Vintage Breaks family? It's your boy Charlie G for a Vintage Breaks West experience. What's going on, Kamikaze? How are things going today? Give everybody a little bit to get their notifications that we're live. What is going on, Kamikaze? What's going on, everybody else who's popping into chat? We have Oreo here live. He wants to be heard. Yes. Don't tell them lies. You received dinner and you received your post-dinner treat. Yeah. There's no post-dinner treat. I'm sorry. I know. Yeah. Tell me. So what's up, guys and gals? What do we got? Who do we got? A few formal people coming in. My goodness, you're having yourself a situation, aren't you? Hey, what's up, Tim? How you doing tonight? Alright, I'll give you a piece of jerky. What is happening, Mr. Tim? Glad to be home. Where were you at, brother? A little vacation time? You see, the grievous error has been corrected on the mats. I'm now actually on the mat, Mr. Sir Charles, along with little Rob. I don't see Chris on here. Finish Ranks North Chris. Gilmore's on here. Okay, just far north working. Well, kick your shoes off, get yourself an adult beverage, and hang out with the crew here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh my goodness. I forgot to adjust this. 21 days till Barcelona and 140 days to Nationals, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of vacations. But yeah, happy to see this grievous error has been corrected. Also some new product out west here. I've got the 2024 Panini Prospect Edition boxes. There are 6 autos in the box. Basically 1 per pack. Pretty cool product. 6 guaranteed autos. The North managed to spare me 1 of these Topps Finest football boxes that have just been absolute fire. So I'm hoping they sent me a good one. So I've got 1 of those out here. And then I got 2 of these X-Men Finest boxes that looked really cool. I think North has opened a couple of these. Great looking product. Be fun, a little fun to open. It's something a little different. And then we got the Prism Football Megas. We've got Series 1 blasters underneath these various 80s and 90s packs. And I do have 1 25 Series 1 hobby box. We've got the $150 cash dip there on the screen. Little Fergie, Carlton, Al Downing, and Seaver. The NL Pitching Leaders card. Very, very nice card there. Bunch of great players. And then if you want to step it up a little bit and spend $500 cash, I do have a pretty nice looking 1973 Clemente. Hmm. 72. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I always get 72 and 73 backwards. No, I was right, 73. I was right the first time. Heads up, Chris Brown. Mr. Perry. All you new people, you see the correction that's been made on the mats. Very nice. Whole bunch of stuff available tonight. Oreo, what you got there, buddy? Where'd you get a paper bag? Oh, it's not. Oh, it's packing paper. That is not for you. This is not for you. Yeah, they only sent me one. So only one person has the privilege of having me open it. And based on what I saw come out of all the boxes of the North, very, very good chance there's some fire out of that box. Yeah, this was my first restock since they got the new mats. Also, in other news, picked up some Dr. Pepper Blackberry. It is delicious. I highly recommend it. You have a Zoom call at 8:30. What kind of work call do you have at 8:30 at night? That's a little crazy. That is a little crazy. The other cool thing I got is we only have a couple people in here that are into non-sports stuff, but these Topps Finest 2025 X-Men 97 boxes are pretty cool. Lots of cool stuff in those. Yeah, some of the flavors they were trying definitely didn't like. I like the coconut one. The coconut one was good, but this one's pretty tasty. I'm not sure if I like this or the cherry one better, but it's nice to have something a little different. Dr. Pepper Classic will always be my favorite, but nice to have something to mix it up with, you know? I plan on trying this with bourbon over the weekend. I think that'd be kind of an interesting combination. And the other cool thing we got some of these 24 Panini Prospect Edition boxes. 6 autographs in this box. I know it's not a Topps product, but there's 6 autos in it. Guys say CJ Stroud auto out of Finest. I saw that. Let's see here. See if I could find it here in our internal chat. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's a hell of a CJ Stroud. Topps Mercury. Beautiful. Numbered to 5. There's one on Sports Pro. I've got my eye on. Black Diamond 007. Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't heard of that. Be a fun product. Yeah, lots of amazing actors have been in, James Bond films. Let's see here. Maybe a fun one to get. Let's see. I don't see it on Black Diamond. At least Blowout only has it listed as contact them for order. So I don't know what the price is going to be or when it comes out. Alright, who's going to be the first one to make a move tonight? The first $200 move is going to get a 1965 Topps Baseball set break spot on top of whatever else you get. 1965. First $200 move gets you a 65 Topps Baseball set break spot. Let's see here. Let's see here. Just checking out this video. I'll put the link here in the chat here in a moment. Here's the link, guys, if anybody else wants to check out the Black Diamond. Well, that's a pretty cool looking product. Very cool. Yeah, it looks like a cool product. Be one of those things that if I see it for a cheap price at Nationals, I might pick one up just for funsies. What's up, Mr. Spellman? How goes it this evening? How's everyone's evening going? What is going on, Mr. Spellman? And what's going on everywhere else is watching? We got looks like we got 7 or 8 people watching. First person to get a $200 dip will also get a 65 Topps Baseball Separating spot. Would love to get this finest football box open. All those boxes the Northman open were super fire. Sounds like Charles Perry might take this down here in a little bit. So maybe we get one of these prospect boxes open or one of these X-Men finest boxes. I'm going to go and put a personal box available. Just in case somebody wants to get a personal. Yeah, there we go. Now it's up on the site. Taking my dog into the groomers tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's right. Oreo's got a groomer appointment tomorrow, too. Little nail grind, wash, blow dry, teeth cleaning, ear cleaning, butt cleaning, oil change. The whole 9 for the doggy. Nothing but the best for Oreo. That reminds me, I gotta look at what time it is. I think it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Oh, man. So, what's new and exciting out there, guys? What is new and exciting? Speaking of being sauced up, how's the no drinking and no sugar going? I'll say that as I drink some delicious, delicious Dr. Pepper or Blackberry. Dr. Pepper, if you want to sponsor Breaking Channel, hook a brother up. Let me see what I can use on my offset for the first smoke of the year. All right. Just let me know when to show up. Oh, Mongolian grill. Nice. Dinner was simple tonight. I just had some hot dogs and some potato salad. Oh, yeah, I've had that before. It actually tastes just as good as the sugar stuff, honestly. Mmm. Veal is always nice. Yeah, I imagine so. Also, probably a little bit easier on the pocketbook. Little back straps, so yeah. Sounds like a game plan, Mr. Brown. In either case, I'm sure it'll be delicious. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think you would. That or Gilmore. Gilmore's more of a barbecue or smoker than a chef is. Nice. Yeah, I wish I could get Como hot dogs out here. Yeah. Bribe that family friend. Nah. Don't need fancy food. Just eat good food. I've been fortunate enough to have had some very expensive meals in my life that have been absolutely freaking amazing. But I've also had, $2 street food that is absolutely amazing as well. It's all about the quality of the food or quality of the ingredients and the preparation. Hot dogs look delicious, Jeff. The only criticism I have if I was doing it myself, I would much more finely dice the onions. Those onions are a little chunky for my taste. This is the hot dogs, but I do like the kind of burnt crispiness action you have going on. But yeah, I would dice up those onions a little bit more. I do like my dogs a little charred. Alright, let's see if anybody's made a dipperoo yet. Nobody yet. Nobody yet. Nothing new for me this week. I've still been good. But the RA auction starts tomorrow, and there's a golden auction ends tomorrow. RA starts tomorrow, and a golden auction ends tomorrow. And I got bids on a couple things at the golden auction. Nothing I have to have, but bid on because they were going cheap. So we'll see if they hold until tomorrow. Oh, excuse me. Hi. But always happy to hear about you guys' pickups. Use guys' pickups. Anything from you, Mr. Spellman? Now the baseball card fund comes from a different jar than the vacation fund. They're two separated jars. The airfare and the hotels have already been paid for Barcelona. All I've got to worry about is what I eat, and if any souvenirs or spur of the moment buying as I do. Several of the museums and stuff are already paid for. Excellent, Chris. Nice. Hopefully you can pull the trigger. I'm mostly trying to behave myself because Nationals is right around the corner. You know, it's only another, what, April, half of March, April, May, June, and most of July. So 4 months to to finish saving to get that account to where I want it to be budget wise for the Nationals. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, what's up, Smitty? Yeah, Heritage High Number. I probably won't buy any for myself, but I will buy probably buy some breaks. And as you guys all know, I will buy a lot of Platinum Anniversary. Hopefully, going to try to buy at least 2 or 3 cases. Vito, I have no idea what you're saying. Yeah, no problem, Chris. I'm always happy to do. Look out for cards for everyone. Like Melch, the last couple shows I've been looking for is a 56 Mantle. No problem, Vito. Kick back, enjoy the show. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. I speak English is my first language, but I speak very poorly, so I can probably try to figure out what you're trying to say. Hey, what's up, Mr. Kukaba? One of our Chicago-based vintage breaks guys that I look forward to seeing again at Nationals. Sounds good, man. Again, we fixed the mat, so it says Sir Charles on it. And there'll be several vintage breakers at the Nationals. Smitty, you'll be there, right? I think Smitty will be there. Ask a question, Vito. What do you collect and where are you from? Italy. Italy's a beautiful country. I visited it multiple times. Yeah, Monty's not on here, and Kristen isn't on here. I personally think both should be on here as well. But you guys had such a public outcry for me and Rob to be on here that I guess they decided they should add us. I do not have soccer. I do have American football. I've got this product here, Topps Finest, 2024 football. And I've got some 2024 Prism football, American football. But I do not have any soccer. We do occasionally have soccer products. Just don't have any right now. Yeah, no problem, Vito. We do also occasionally get Formula One. I know that's popular over in Europe. Yeah, we put Monty and Chris down here at the bottom. Get rid of this J5 bum. They might have hanger packs to the north. Let me check. Yeah, it does. Vito. So we have multiple locations that break. I'm out in Arizona. Our main office is in New Jersey. And they do have some hanger soccer packs. I posted a link there in chat. You'd have to tune in tomorrow afternoon for them to break it. I don't have it to break for you now. Thanks, Brian. Mr. Cobb for pointing that out. I thought we were sold out all of those. Yeah, it's like 8 hours ahead to Spain. Yeah, maybe like 10 hours ahead. So yeah, about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, I think, in Italy. That's right, Arizona, USA. I don't think there's another place in the world that's Arizona. You have to be careful with Georgia, with Gilmore. Because there's a Georgia in Europe. Yeah, I remember you guys laughing at me when I had a bunch of soccer out here that I was breaking it. Those names are very tough for me. Even worse than the hockey names. I do still have a lot of my Georgian roots. But I've lived out in Phoenix now for 23 years. Yeah, 23 years now. I've officially crossed more than half my life living out here. That I have in Georgia. In fact, I've lived in this very house for almost 20 years now too. It's the longest I've ever lived in a single location. Oh, Speedy Gretzky's record. I'm surprised that Vintage Brace hasn't bought it. 05 hockey stuff's expensive. Even before Ovechkin almost breaking the record. Yeah, like I never really had a Georgian accent. I mean, both my parents are from Chicago, and most people in the Atlanta metro area aren't from Georgia, so I never really picked up a southern accent. You know, best I've got is I use y'all a lot, and I use Coke as any soda product. Some southernisms there, but not from an accent standpoint. Yeah, you had a Midwest accent. Oh man, If you guys like Dr. Pepper, check out the new blackberry flavor. It's pretty delicious. From what I understand, the diet version isn't as good. I don't drink Diet Cokes. I just drink regular Cokes. So I take no responsibility if you don't like the diet version. But the regular version I think is pretty damn good. Yeah, most diet soda products just give me a bad headache. Anything with the artificial sweetener type stuff usually gives me a headache. Yeah, some of it tastes okay, but it always gives me a headache. Yeah, me too, Smitty. Yeah, you guys see me with this thing and my previous one, and I drink a crap ton of water. I do like unsweet tea, though. I do not remember Dr. Pepper gum. Oh, excuse me. You got your Chewy? Is it good? It's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Yeah, you're a good boy. Also, a reminder, guys, I do still have available an Expert Spins $200 to 65 Topps baseball separating spot on top of whatever else they get. What I remember from the 80s and 90s is bubble gum that had flavor for more than 4 seconds. That's what I miss from gum from the 80s and 90s. It seems like gum now, after like 2 minutes of chewing, there's no flavor left. But I don't remember having that issue back when I was like a kid in the 80s and 90s. Oh yeah, I remember that. It was like in the later 90s. Yes, the Big League Chew. I remember taking like a handful of that and just cramming it in my mouth. You know, there's one of those places here in Mesa. I think it's in Mesa or maybe in Gilbert, but near me, that has a lot of the older style candies and like older stuff that either they don't no longer make anymore, or they make it in very small batches. Also, they do the same thing with like soda and stuff. They bring in stuff internationally. I keep saying I'm gonna go check it out, but I haven't. Mostly out of fear that I'll spend a bunch of money. And as you guys know, I'm a big dude. I don't need any more candy than I already consume, and I try to avoid it when I'm at the grocery store. I remember Pepsi Clear, but I didn't particularly care for it. I'm not a Pepsi fan in gen. I mean, it's okay, but I think that's mostly just because I'm a Georgia boy. Yeah, Coke is king. Really, Tim? That's cool. Hopefully the candy shop did well enough to pay for your root canals and cavities. Scooby Snacks. Powder. I don't remember that. Wow, 100 different licorices? That's crazy. Jawbreakers? Yeah, I usually swallow my gum too. I still do as an adult. Big mouth suckers. That does not ring a bell. I'd probably recognize if I saw it. Quinch gum? That doesn't sound familiar. You remember the gum that came on like a spool, like a tape measure dispenser, but it was bubble gum? That was usually my go-to gum. Yeah, gum tape. Yeah, bubble tape. Yeah, whatever it was called. Yeah, Fun Dip. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A solid sugar stick that you dipped into powdered sugar. Yeah, it was disgusting, but we ate it. Pop rocks were good. Nerds. Bub's Daddy Bubblegum. Don't remember that one. Really? I mean, if there's a trash can nearby, or I happen to have a piece of paper, I'll put it in it. But otherwise, it doesn't bother me to swallow it up. Ooh, a Scratch Bakery. I do like baked goods. Fresh donuts daily. Now we're talking. Bubble gum that looks like a hamburger. I don't remember that either. You're much more of a gum aficionado as a child than I was. Nice, Tim. You are an enterprising young man. Yeah, somewhere here recently. Somebody was showing us photos of like old price boards of fast food restaurants, and yeah, you get like a whole like McDonald's meal for $3. Drink fries, and a hamburger. I remember in high school we were allowed as juniors and seniors we were allowed to leave campus for lunch, and so me and Saeed, no, not Saeed, a friend of mine that was Indian. Um, we would always go to Taco Bell for lunch, and for like $1.50, we could get like 2 bean burritos and a drink each for $1.50. God, what was his name? Man, so many people I've forgotten about over the years. But yeah, I remember us doing that at lunchtime. Wafers with the candy beads in. Yeah, I don't remember that one either. Jolt Cola back in the day. I did not. I can't say I ever had Jolt Cola. I don't think I've ever had a single energy drink in my life. Now, I did have Mountain Dew Code Red, which I guess was an energy drink. No idea about Beeman's Bubblegum either. Yeah, Hubba Bubba Bubblicious, I remember those. Cloves and Blackjack Gum, I don't remember those. But Hubba Bubba and Bubblicious, yeah, for sure. Bubble Yum, I remember. Fruit Stripe, yeah. Trolls Gum, I don't remember that either. I remember a gum from like the '90s that was hard on the outside with a liquid core, but I don't think it was called Chewels. No idea about Green River Pop either. Jeff Spellman has some very odd taste buds. All I'm gonna say. All right, guys. How about we open some sports cards? We're also a week away from opening day for baseball, with some Cubs games in Japan. That's right, Cubs, Dodgers. That's right. That is right. I wonder if they'll be. I'm sure they'll be broadcasting that somewhere. Oh, great. That should be fantastic. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Alright, guys. Let's get something going. We got a cool furry Carlton Seaver card available. We got a couple new products. Extra unauthorized set break spot. Alright, guys, what do we want to talk about? What do we want to open? Charles Perry said he was going to pick this up when he got back from his Zoom call, so hopefully maybe he comes back soon here so I have something to open. It is very quiet, Mr. Perry. We're just waiting in anticipation to open this box. So the Roberto Clemente is if you spend $500 in cash at checkout. The 72 pitching or 71 pitching leaders card with Fergie Jenkins, Carlton, and Seaver is if you spend $150 cash at checkout. If you want both, you have to spend $650. Also, if you spend over $200 and checkout to cash, you'll get a 65 Topps baseball set break spot. And Finest box would certainly qualify you for the $200 set break spot, or the 65 set break spot, and the 72, 71 pitching leaders card. All right, Mr. Perry. Okay, I'll put that in later tonight. We'll slide some things out. Okay, let's see here. I do have another card available for $150 purchase. Mr. Newcomb. If somebody else wants to come in for $150 for something. But in the meantime, let's get Mr. Perry's football box opened. The North has set the bar pretty damn high with this. I hope the one box they sent me allows me to beat the bar. Well, I don't see the bonus cards now. They've got just pictures of them. Well, I mean, harass the North. All right. Here we go. This is stuff. I haven't had any of these boxes to break before, so this will be a nice little first experience for me too, up close and personal. I know what I've seen out of all the boxes North is broken. They're all beautiful, and there are big hits available. We're in the little Arnie shuffle here. I feel the Arnie shuffle might help to get things spicy. Here we go. Here we go. Finest cards, yeah, beautiful. Well, no, I love the Finest Baseball product, so. Alright, here we go. Randy Moss. Spencer Rattler rookie. Keem Nicks. Troy Aikman. Aduri Estime. It's a rare. Oh, hello. How about a Tyler Newbin to 20? Tyler Newbin to 20. Number 1 of 20. Is it the Bills? Oh, it's the Giants, I think. Yeah. Tyler Newbin. I'm not familiar with Tyler Newbin. Nobody's familiar with Tyler Newbin. Okay. What's up, Craigo? Jonathan Brooks insert. Tom Brady, Topps Team Finest. Michael Hall Jr. Rookie X-Factor. And Luke Kuechly. Alright, we got Dante Hall. Lynn Dickey. John Elway. Terrell Owens. Todd Heap. But a Jacob Cowing, a rookie. That's the oil spill. Mr. Mitchell. Marvin Harris Jr., rookie. Audric Estime and Dan Marino. We got Mason Smith, Blake Corum, Corley, Honest Smith, Dallas Turner is our auto. Dallas Turner rookie auto, sticker auto. Another player I am not familiar with. Right behind that, we've got a Terry Bradshaw to 150. Hi, Oreo. Oh, it's your second Turner auto? Well, he's going to have a breakout season. I just know it. Michael Vick, Emmitt Smith, Ray Lewis, and LT. I think they pulled an LT rookie card on the North today. Mr. Manning, Bo Nix, Chris Jenkins, Mitchell, Davis. How about Adrian Peterson to 99? Numbered cards have been pretty good players. Terry Bradshaw and Mr. Peterson. Bo Nix base are doing good. All right. Jerry Rass, Jowski, Taven Sanders, and J.J. Watt. Oh, yeah. Bo Nix base. I gotcha. Okay, here we go. Got one more pack after this. Cribs, Drake May, Michael Hall Jr., Tavian Sanders again, Estime, Chop Robinson /99. Chop Robinson. Rattler, Elway, Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, and Tebow. All right, last pack. So we get something spicy out of the very last pack. Foster, Falk, DeJean, Lloyd, Josh Cribbs is our second auto. That sounds super familiar. I can't. Okay, I can't place Josh Cribbs. Can somebody help me out? Like how information filled the back is. It's overwhelming with the amount of information Topps has provided about Josh Cribbs. How about Steve Grogan /99? I can't believe people. Try to go, man. I love you, brother. But see, Josh Cribbs sounds familiar. That's my problem. It sounds familiar, but I can't place it. Hasselbeck, Jim Kelly, Theismann, the X Factor, and Tom Brady. All right, let's go back through this again. All right, so we got Grogan /99, Cribbs auto, Chop Robinson /99, Bo Nix, Adrian Peterson /99, Terry Bradshaw /150, Dallas Turner auto, and then the Tyler Newman /20. I mean, the finest boxes are good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 autos, and the rest are numbered cards. Not too bad. Mr. Perry, I appreciate you taking a shot and taking down that box. Please air your grievances to the north if they didn't send me a better box. Newman buy it now for $12. Okay. Did you factor in the card saver? see, you gotta factor in that extra, 49 cents the card saver. What's up, Chef? How goes it this evening? I was off by 2 pennies. What you doing, Oreo? Oh, man. Suddenly you're a Dallas fan. Oh, man, that sucks. How much time do you have to find a new space? One 6 2 3 7. Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna be tough to find a space and then get a kitchen set up and permitted and built and everything, all that stuff. I don't know what it's like for your health department. I know I'm getting a kitchen certified out here. And right now it's taking 60 days for review cycles on the drawings. Yeah, it might be worth talking to somebody, see if there's something you could do. But definitely also probably worth starting to look for a space and engage a kitchen designer if you've got to build out a new space. That does not sound like fun. Alright guys, let's try to get one of these Prospect Edition Panini boxes open. I'd love to see what's in there. Let's see, how much are these? $175. Alright, so if somebody wants to get one of these, I'll also throw in a 65 Topps baseball set break spot. They are 175. Yeah, definitely worth consulting a lawyer. I mean, if it costs you a few $100, worth it just to make sure. All right. I do. Yeah, it's two long legs. It's here to Philadelphia, and then Philadelphia to Barcelona, and then on the way back I fly uh, from Barcelona to Chicago, Chicago to Phoenix. I mean, it was expensive. I think I got a pretty decent deal. I originally booked the tickets as premium economy because international premium economy is very much like domestic first class. But then I was able to. They sent me an offer for an upgrade for points and some cash. That was a pretty good deal. Yeah, I paid in BAM spots. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing how fast airline points add up when you only use one credit card. It's an airline credit card. Polsky's Kaboom cards are $1,000. Wow. And the PD prospects. Well, let's pull one of those. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of these opened. I take it a Paul Skeens auto out here would be probably big bucks too. You know, you've met me, Jeff. I haven't gotten any smaller since you met me. It's hard enough for me to get to the restroom, do my thing, do my restrooming needs on a plane, let alone join the Mile High Club in a restroom. Well, yeah, that's true. True. I'm not much of a what was it an exhibitionist. That's the word I was looking for. Arm the sink, ass the stink. Oh boy. Oh, we're gonna crap this pants. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I personally, one time on a flight, we had just taken off and just started ascending, like maybe 60 seconds into the air, and I got the oh no, I'm gonna poop myself like right this second feeling, and got up to go to the restroom. The flight attendant was very upset with me. I just well, I was kind of running by her. It's like I'm gonna shit my pants. This is a long time ago, but when they were less crazy about everything. Afraid if I did that now, they would taser me and turn the plane around. It was either do that or poop my pants. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And in this day and age, I don't know. I might have more aggressively held it, or actually just poop my pants because I'd rather. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'd rather poop my pants or get tasered. Get a butt plug. I'm not sure a butt plug would fix the situation at that point in time. We've had the gamut here on the show tonight. Talk, talked about uh, classic candies and sodas, and now we're pooping ourselves in butt plugs. It is in fact a creative process, and we are very creative. We are, in fact, really off the rails. Alright, looks like things are back. Things are good. Let's see how long it takes to happen. Kinda back. Okay, I think we're back. I think we're fully back. Yeah, we're definitely off the rails. That's okay. Yeah, I think everything's back to normal. Back to normal. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of cool stuff you can get out of here. Definitely need to hit a couple good, really good things to make the box value, but 6 autos, you got 6 shots at hitting good autos. That's true. That's true. The internet was censoring me automatically. Oh, it's the replacement for Elite Extra. Okay. That explains. That's why I didn't recognize the product. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Elite Extra is always a fun product. It's like contenders. Well, it's like, I mean, the Finest we just opened is the identical design to the baseball Finest. Alright, guys, I need to use the restroom and refill my water. I'll be back in a moment or 5. Okay. That is a good question, Chris Brown. That is a good question. I'm not sure yet. Well, I guess Dominguez is probably going to be a hot one. He's technically a rookie this year, right? The Sasaki guy. Yeah. Japanese players seem to be getting a premium because of the huge market in Japan right now for baseball. They seem to be eating it up. Yeah, but I don't think he has rookie debut. The way Topps sometimes does their weird rookies. The one guy with the long last name. Let's see. Has anybody picked up anything? Nobody wants to try one of these prospect boxes? You'll get a 65 Topps Baseball set break spot. Plus, you'll get that Don Newcomb. Oh, excuse me, guys. Apologize. Colson Montgomery might be one of them. Yeah, I'm not sure Ben Brown, Cubs pitcher, is going to be one of them. We do need him to do well. We need him to do very well. They're all disposable. I think chasing the quarterbacks will still be the prospecting chase, but because if you land the quarterback that ends up being a superstar, it will be a huge upside. But I don't collect football, so I don't quite understand that market like I do baseball. So I'm just excited to see pitchers finally getting some love for whatever bizarre reason because of Paul Skeens. It's just exciting to see that finally seem to start to happen. It's all about marketing. People, there will always be people that complain. There are always people that complain no matter what they get. Whether they get, as long if they don't get if they get anything short of the super factor of the chase player, they will complain. It's also the same group of people that get super upset when they don't get PSA 10s on all the cards they send in. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I only sub cards that, well, in PSA 9 will break even, or maybe make a few bucks. It's my minimum standard. Excuse me. Yeah, I broke out those PSA 8s that I got and looked over with a fine tooth comb under magnification, and I cannot see why they were 8s. So I'm debating whether or not to resub them or what. Oh, you got a show on Saturday? Yeah, we've got our big show here, not this weekend, but weekend after. We've managed to get to the point where we have a 400 plus table card show here in Phoenix once a year. So I'll be headed to that weekend after next. Yeah, I think I'm crazy for putting together a high grade 75 set. Could you imagine trying to put together a high grade 71 set? They didn't quite have the centering problems that 75 had, but the edge wear on 71 is so sensitive. Yeah, I've seen 10s, but yeah, they are few and far between. Tommy John. Yeah, the Woodson is a nice card in that set. There's a lot of good imagery in that set. It's just so super condition sensitive, those edges. And it is Banks' last card, yeah. Yeah, finding the Banks at an 8 was quite the long journey. Be nice to pick up a PSA 971 Banks, but I'm not sure I'll ever find one or afford one. I think the last one I saw went for big money because I've got the uh, the 70, the 69, the 68 in nines, and I'd obviously like to get more in the nines, but pick them up as I can. That's awesome, Chef. 52 Bowman's a good looking set. At 1987 Dodgers. SGC6, nice. Yeah, speaking of 52, I'm currently bidding on a 52 of Mantle, a Maze, and I forget what the third one was. 52 Burke Ross. That are kind of PSA 3s and 4s. Those are so hard to find, and these are like super well centered too, which is yeah. Burke Rosses are always hard to find centered. I forget who I sold my. I sold my 54 PSA 4 to someone, but I can't remember who. Yeah, but I don't have any. I only have the one. Well, and I've got my other one that I just have because I picked it up cheap and I do have this guy, but I don't sell this. This was actually my first 54 Banks rookie card. I picked up, I think on eBay. If somebody cut out the cut out part of the card. Can't remember if I bought this. Bought it from Dean's Cards. Can't remember if I bought it online or at a show. Yeah, if Tommy was looking for a Banks rookie, I'd be happy to look for one. All right, guys. Another 30 minutes or so before we call it a show. Oh, Tommy was going to National. Awesome. Hey, what's up, Mr. Milcha? How's your week going, Mr. Milcha? One day at a time. I hear you, man. So far, the week's been pretty good. Work's been not crazy, so that's good. It's been a slow show night, but that's okay. Chat has been popping. Looking forward to tomorrow to see what REA's auction has available. Let's see. Do the North have any briefcases that I need to give out tonight? Let's see here. I've got one case to give for Mr. James the Threat Actor. Alright, guys, what are we going to do? We got another just over 15 minutes left of the show. We'll do briefcases, or briefcase, I should say. Let's take a look here. Spellman, I think you might be a little behind in the chat, brother. Excuse me. Oh, I see. I see, I see. So I'm going to give Mr. Perry 65 spots since there's not much happening. Alright, there goes Mr. Perry. Had to grab a Diet Coke, alright. Dessert. Nice. What was for dessert? Alright, guys. A few more minutes left. Anybody want to make a last minute purchase? Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, it's probably still good. Might be a little what's it called? Freezer burned. But it's probably fine. I know what Charles Perry's eating. Still waiting to hear what kind of dessert you picked up, Chris Brown. Caramel chocolate chip cookie with 2 healthy scoops of it. Oh man, that sounds good. I forget the brand of the ones I get at Costco. The frozen pizzas, they're really good. Can't beat the price. The ones I get aren't the Costco brand. There's some other brand. I can't remember what it is. Pretty much. Yeah, the fresh Costco pizza is good. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, and it tastes better than most of those chain pizza places. So great, get hungry. 10 p.m. grilled hamburger freezer. Oh yeah, 8 years past expiration. I wouldn't recommend. I'll admit I've had some stuff. It gets kind of pushed to the back of the freezer. You forget about it. That's been can't say 8 years, but definitely it's been multiple years. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and give away the, one briefcase we've got. And call it a night. Let's see here. We have got case number 22, my birthday, for James Actor. Good luck, Mr. Actor. Blue, alright. '84 Flair update and a VIP spot. That is the only one. Alright, guys. Time. I will be back Saturday from 6 to midnight. So now and then, you guys all take it easy out there. Be safe, be kind, wash your hands, and I'll catch you later. Good night, everybody.